At the onset of the 20th century, Sigmund Freud, a leading psychologist at the time, delved more deeply into the world of dreams than any before him. Freud once wrote, "Dreams are wish fulfillments, an unconscious and repressed wish whose fulfillment could only be felt as painful by the dreamer's ego." Centuries before this stunning conclusion was reached, Dante, the famous Italian poet, produced the allegorical poem, the Inferno. If interpreted as if it were a dream, it confirms many of Freud's views regarding dreams being manifestations of ourselves. Over the ages, manifestations have not only been expressed through poetry or literature, but through art and theater as well. We ask the question, to what extent do these dreams affect human nature in the subconscious and unconscious worlds?
Sigmund Freud has done research. The notion that dreams are a manifestation of someone's desires is that was his theory. Freud's views have transformed our society in ways that, transformations that are continuing today. Stories like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the writings of Dostoevsky, some people say, wrote the first psychological novel. People's desires, what people want, what motivates people, that's a big part of who we are and how we operate in life. So in that way, our dreams are influenced by our engagement in the world. We reveal the best and the worst of ourselves in our dream. We are without any external influence in terms of other people watching or evaluating what we're doing.
Our dreams, the characters in our dreams, were often the person that we couldn't be.
We reveal the best and the worst of ourselves in our dream.
So you are making public ideas and concepts and notions that may have been generated in the private realm.
So in our waking life, we may feel inferior in certain ways, but then in our dream life, we can become more powerful.
The characters are manifestations of the dreamer. Everything in the dream is a manifestation of the dreamer. The landscape, the slogans, the words, motions, mood, everything in a dream is a manifestation of the dreamer.
And then the persona in our dream life can be represented through all kinds of symbols.
You're the sole creator of your own dreams. It can be helpful to reflect on our dreams, to think about our dreams, to let our thoughts just emerge as we recount our dream.
When you study the history of art, you will come across dreams and the interest in the subconsciousness, the unconsciousness.
For dreaming, you tend to remember pieces of dreams, but not the whole picture. So we took that whole painting and chopped it up into segments and used that as that backdrop in order to sort of represent that sort of, pieces of a memory, pieces of dreams. We chose to use Waterloo Bridge because of a few reasons. One, that painting has a lot of shadow and light, highlights off the water, darkness under the bridges. The sky has sort of dark and light in it. So the contrast of dark and light, good and evil. And color-wise, again, with that play, there was a lot of, in the backdrop at least, a lot of sort of purples and blues because of the sort of passion. I mean, a lot of dreams are, not only falling, but, some passionate sort of moment or remembrance that you sort of repeat in a dream. And the colors in the backdrop were purple and blue, sort of like, soft, romantic colors.
Anything that can be snatched from dreams, of course, is fair game. And William Blake is a fascinating character. He was an artist who broke all the norms. You have biblical beasts here who are drawn in such a way that they hark back to the Middle Ages, and a floating figure above, presiding above everybody.
We're very suggestible people. So if we want to find meaning in things, we can. Certainly, if we see someone in our waking life and we recall that they were in a dream of ours or vice versa, that can happen for us.
Unlike any other creatures, we, as people, experience dreams on a daily basis. We constantly express these dreams, or manifestations of ourselves, in our waking lives, often by way of the arts. Just as the arts are often analyzed, we ourselves can analyze our dreams to find deeper meaning. Although we may very well be suggestible people, and we may find meaning in the meaningless, the analysis of our dreams, whether they contain meaning or not, can lead us to a greater understanding of ourselves in both our conscious and subconscious lives. The mere quest for meaning in our lives can lead us to a boundless world of self-definition, all at the discretion of the dreamer.
Dreams can happen, you know.